Hi, beautiful Tango community. So I was receiving a lot of questions actually. What is this dissociation? How we do it? What is a healthy dissociation? How we need to dissociate when we are not in front of our partner? What do we need to do? There are many details. There are many technical points. So in this video, we're going just to see a few of it. Basically, we keep on with the idea what is grounding and how we can connect the floor to our embrace. This is the most important part of it. And what's actually a healthy dissociation. With that video, I want to encourage you actually to take all the other videos. There is what's a healthy twist, there is the back step, there is the posture video. There are many different ideas, but I want to have it short. I want to have it more like as an idea. So in this video we talk just about the dissociation. We want to have a body experience through that. We want to understand what's a healthy and organic dissociation and the why, and how we apply it in our dance. So I hope you like it. Please comment under this video your experience. I'm always happy to read you and your experiences, your tango journey. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so that I keep on working for you with your questions, and that I keep on being able to share with you this tango journey. So thank you very much. So this video is about the question of dissociation. What's a healthy dissociation? You will find other tutorials already, but in this I want to go even further, because we will understand what's a healthy dissociation, how to do so, and then in a further step we will actually see how you do it this in a parallel system and in a cross system in Tango. Because a lot of students actually reaching out and they're quite confused. Yes? So we try to take the confusion out, and as always, comment under this video, ask under this video, reach out in an email, and we can discuss about it. Because the most important thing is actually to understand that there are more healthy dissociation and maybe less healthy dissociation, and we will figure out why. So basically, first I want to show you from the side the spine. Yes? So if this is your spine, basically your pelvis is the gravity center, and you can imagine that your pelvis is something that you need to sustain the body structure. So basically the support points are the feet. No, that we have in the grounding video, how to take the ground or the energy from the ground in your structure. And your pelvis is supporting the whole column. So the lumbar zone, the vertebrae in your lumbar zone, which is here, they're not meant to turn. They don't have a lot of dissociation possibilities. So everything what we would do in our pelvis area, in the lumbar zone area, is actually very, very bad for your spine. So then we come to your middle area, which is the dorsal area. No, and this area has more flexibility. The most flexibility you will have in your neck, but well, Tango is a little bit a special creature, so we have to understand how to do so. So from the healthy part of the idea of how to twist, I would not recommend to go to a pelvis rotation, as mentioned, because the vertebrae, they have no possibilities to do so, and this should support. So what you're going to do is understand how we're going to make a dissociation more under the shoulder blades, more from our dorsal area of the spine, and also where to take it from, because we still want to have the floor as an important supporting point for every movement what we will do. So with that said, we're going first to make again an exercise of dissociation. So first you want to press again down. You can either take a block, what you see already in the other video, or you try to imagine you want to push down, again this idea of lifting, right? But now you lift without the heel. So you press down as you would go in a chair. So you feel the ground, you feel again the structure going to rise. And then you have again one base leg and one free leg. So now the free leg you take in 90 degrees up, so you ground it. Watch out that this is not happening, this is is a very common mistake. Just feel that you're here, good aligned, and the pelvis is neutral. So again, you're going to round down. So you roll down, you feel first that you roll, push down, and from here, when you feel the support, then you start to lift the other one. Yes? So if this is your foot, again, the hand is your foot, this is your heel, your gravity point or your alignment in your foot is where the buckle ends. So when I show that from the front, if you do something like this, it's not really stable and you don't find the axis. So what do you want to do again? You press down, you feel kind of that you're on a wall, but it's not on the heel. I repeat, it's just in front of the buckle. And then you go one leg up and the other leg up. So now with this, we add the dissociation, and it's tiny. It's going up, and you want to feel first the connection from the opposite hand into the knee. So you find actually the abdominal muscles are working. So you press the hand to the knee and the knee to the hand. You find something is working here. And this inner dissociation is actually quite enough, because sometimes we do a lot of things outside of the body and then it's huge, but we're not connected. And you can try it. You can just dissociate of the body, but there is no connection and no alignment. So what I would propose, again, you do one leg and the other. Feel again how you first get this inner dissociation, because then you can go bigger. But it's still the floor that takes the energy in your whole structure, which is different. And I repeat, try it because it's an experience. Just to go with the upper body, there is no connection with the rest. And as Tango is an idea of dancing with the other, how we can connect from the floor to the other, and how from there we go into a dissociation. So with that said, you start small, so you ground down, you take the knee up. From here first find stability, the hip is aligned, and then you can go bigger. But you see, it's growing. It's growing and it's in you. So everything what we do is actually more in ourselves in order to be with the other. But it's not too much with the other. And that's another mindset. With that said, we're going to have another idea. And you find this also in another video, but we repeat it here that you have all together. So when we make, for example, a side step, and you feel already how you arrive, it's first this idea of, okay, how we align, right? How you arrive. So you don't want to do this, you don't want to go out. So first feel that you really press the floor that you arrive. Now, as soon as you arrive, you connect. Either with your free leg, so you want to feel that in the middle, you start to connect with your free leg. So, but it's still, you see, it's in me. I'm first holding my own structure, the grounding again. I feel that I connect, you feel base leg, center, free leg. I could go bigger, it's the same idea. So now you have two options. Either you go to the free leg, right? Or, and this is a little bit trickier, I just warn you, you go to actually in the base leg with the dissociation. Depends what you want to do. But again, it's on your center, is on your own leg. It's not something that you want to go out. It's too much, especially for closed hold. So you're here and you work towards your base leg. Because for example, if you take the middle in this part, it's a front or a back step, or front or back cross, depends, or abertura, depends on which language we use, but in this position, you can either, meanwhile you arrive, connect to your free leg, or you connect to your base leg, but it's still in you. And the same when you go back, you go either to your base leg, or you can either go to your free leg. So now, in a moment I'm going back and I'm going to the free leg, it might lead you to backward dorsal. The moment that you go in front and you connect to your front leg, it's might likely a front dorsal. Yes? But still, it's first alignment, first grounding that holds the energy up. that you feel soft in articulation, that you first feel comfortable in yourself. And there, the dissociation is always coming from the floor into this idea. So now with that said, we're going to experience this even more on a chair, because sometimes when we are on the two legs, it's a little bit tricky to understand where to get the dissociation from. So this is more that you know how we apply it, and now we're going to the chair that you understand what do you need to feel. Yes? So we're still in the idea of the grounding concept, which means I can just dissociate again from the upper body, and you on the chair, it's just amazing. You will feel it right away, it's not the right thing. So we love the chair. It's like we love the block. So basically, if you just do this, you see like the upper body is dissociating great, but there is no connection with the floor. So what you want to experience now is your foot. So basically you push from the heel to the toes, and you will feel, or maybe also you see, it's kind of pushing in front, and the whole alignment and the whole energy comes from the floor directly in your sit bone. You can also pull and push, so you feel like there is a different action. So you push the floor, pull the floor, and you feel the whole body connection. So now in this case, we push the floor, and you will see I'm here really connected to my sit bones. What's most likely happened in Tango, that you start to do something like this in closed embrace, and the chair gives you the perfect sensation. This is not what we want to do. So now, you push again the floor, and it's also not this, because here we curve our lumbar zone, it's again not healthy. So you push, and you feel first that you have is on the shoulders on the pelvis. Now imagine again the middle line. So in your body, there is a gravity line, which is from the side, it's behind your eyes and in front of your ear, and it's literally in the middle, the center of your body. So you don't want to turn here, but you also don't want to turn just in your spine. So imagine there is a stick in your spine. So you push and you feel that stick, imagine that stick, and what you want to do is now you want to engage the core and you want to move around. So you feel the floor rising up into the whole structure, and you feel how you move around. And this gives you a potential, this gives you energy, this gives you connection. You don't feel anything bad in your spine, you don't overdo something in your spine, it's healthy and it's organic. Because I want to repeat again, this is for your support. Because what I see a lot, that we start to twist here, you do it 1 time wrong, 2 times wrong, doesn't matter. But when we do it and do it and do it and overdo it for many times, like things like hernias, for example, happening. So what you want to feel is that it's not from here, that you want to curve or dissociate by the sac, more from here. So you see, it's still the supporting point, but you feel that there is a huge alignment. Now, what I can also feel that my opposite leg is pushing even more that way, that I can open in the dissociation in opposition. Because most likely what's happening, that I start to dissociate and it starts to release. And this we all know, and then we fall in the ocho, or we're not having the connection. I encourage you to try it, because first of all, it's just another connection, but also it feels so much better in your own body. It's healthier, and I hope you like it and it serves it. And now we're going to the third part. So for now, we have this before you see it together with our partners. So in this moment, this would be your external center, and it's really like clear, no, that it's in the middle. So again, when you as a leader, sometimes you want to go out of her, so you're not walking in front of her, so you want to either to the open side or to the closed side. What I experience a lot, that you step likewise with her and then do something like this, and then you want to do kind of a yoga pose, right? And it's kind of a little bit tricky and not comfortable and unstable. So your dissociation actually tells her from the beginning that she needs to step shorter. So again, you dissociate just slightly towards your base leg, and meanwhile you go. You step further, but your dissociation already holds her back. So now your standing leg is connected with the dissociation, because as soon as you swap the hip or release the hip, she will not feel the energy in your brace. As soon as you press down and press her to the dissociation, she knows she has to stay. Now, I'm a little bit more outside. Here would be her foot. We will see that then in the video. Now, how she knows that she has not to change the weight? Because I maintain my energy up. So I can now change my foot without the energy is going to lose. So I cross the system in order to walk. What most likely happen is that you go likewise as her, so she would have her foot here, then you collapse and she's stepping too, so she's changing the weight too. So again, I repeat, from the beginning you want to connect your center to your base leg, and you want to go further than her. So you give her a limit. You hold that energy, so the ring is still with her, it's around her base leg, and you change without collapsing. So you can really have this block. It's an amazing exercise because you feel it in yourself. So now, the important part, as you had it in the first idea, it's still to my base leg. I'm not going too much, and then I go, because then I'm losing the embrace, and it's too much for the closed embrace. Yes? So you can try it with this before you go with your partner, because it's a really brilliant feedback to your own body. First, you will see some ideas now for the leader, and then I come for an information for the followers. So, the external center is still here because you feel the legs directly to our center. You maintain the embrace. Followers, we know that we have also the dissociation in ourselves, but also imagine we have to maintain the idea of the embrace. So as he gives us a dissociation and he's telling us, okay, there's something coming that it's not directly linear, because if he would not give us a dissociation, it's just a linear side step. There is no reason to do anything else than connect with our free leg, because it's a linear idea. So he needs to prepare in front. And what I experience a lot when I lead, there is an upper body information and the hip is going directly too. But the order is always upper body, because there is an information in his embrace, and later there is an information for our hip. So sometimes he needs to prepare the space. For example, if he's going further than us, how he can do that? There are very much different ideas. Now we have one. So as he gives us already a circularity, he's just changing the embrace, which is nothing to do with our hips. So which means he's changing the embrace, so I know, oh, there is something going on. And he's stepping further than me. So as I'm also connecting my standing leg to my center, I'm still in the embrace. I'm not out, I'm not collapsing, I'm in me. Because he needs now to be able to change the system here. And now, really, really, really important. Sometimes we dissociate and the leg goes with our dissociation. So as we have still the idea, this is our support. The legs need to be linear. The dissociation can be here. We need to hold our lines. So we need to understand that we keep on walking behind us. Yes, without starting to make zigzags. Because in this moment, he needs that we holding our line, that he starts to be able to really go in front of us.